Hello guys, and welcome to this drawing tutorial on Joey's Zelda tutorials. This will be the final part for drawing Zelda from Twilight Princess. Please note that this is a drawing tutorial. You can stop at any time. I probably should have said this earlier. It's too late now, so anyway. You probably should have, you'll need some green, pink, beigey, yellow colour. And 2 or 3 different browns for the hair. And some gold. Quite a lot. So at the moment I did just then the green part I talked about even. And now I'm just giving the dress some colour. I just use a few random colours, a few browns, maybe some yellow, just to give it a sense of kind of depth. It doesn't really show up, but it looks better to have it. That's what I'm trying to say, probably. So now I'm just filling in some more of the details. My hand is in the way. I'll try and rectify that for the next video. I know it's annoying. And now your drawing doesn't have to be perfect. No one's drawing is perfect. But the colouring probably kind of makes up the drawing, I guess. If you get the colouring wrong, I guess you get the drawing wrong. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Doesn't matter. So now I'm just filling in with some yellow for the lines for the bird. The bird. It's actually a loft wing. I think I said that. Yeah, it's a loft wing. If anyone's ever played Skyward Sword, then you'll see the loft wings. There are no loft wings in any other Zelda games, though, which is sad. I want to ride a loft wing. Oh well. In the left of the screen, you can probably see I have quite a few colours. Quite a few. I think there are 30 in there. Lots of different ones. I'm only using around 4 or 5 of them though. I don't need all of them. The main colour in this is probably pink, because her coat is pink. But then there's quite a lot of gold as well. And some green. Yeah, brown and pink, because the hair as well. Does take quite a while to colour everything in, but I was doing that in that brown you saw. Now I'm just going over it with a bit of grey. I think that was grey. Maybe it was black. Okay, so now we can finally start the bottom, the very bottom of her dress. The very bottom is lined in brown. So I know there should be 2 lines for the X, so you can colour in between them, like the straight X. There should be, it's complicated, there should be 4 lines, I think. Yeah, instead of 2, because you can colour in between them. But now I just go over the straights and X's in brown, and I'm going to fill in the bottom as well. There is another line underneath the straight X, before the very, very bottom of the dress, and we're going there. I might do some more drawings from Twilight Princess. They are quite detailed and take quite a while. Breath of the Wild drawings probably will only take around 1 or 2, maybe. 1 or 2 videos. But Twilight Princess stuff, yes, quite complicated. I could do Midna, maybe. Midna. She is the Twilight Princess. Yes, she's the princess from the Twilight realm. Yeah, the world of darkness, basically. So now I can do the sword. It is, I think, the same brown, maybe a bit lighter than the brown on Zelda's I think it's the hem. The hem. Now we can do the pink. It is quite a light colour. But no, not light. Quite a, I guess, full-on colour, quite thick. But it's not showing up too well, apparently. Make a note of that. Not showing up too well. Anywho, now we can go over it with a bit of grey. Because if you just do one colour, it doesn't look too realistic. And also there needs to be a bit of shading and some shadows. Otherwise it doesn't look that realistic. But there isn't much shadow. There aren't many shadows in this drawing. Because she's standing, I think the sun is in front of her, it must be. Probably. So you saw the line we did on her coat, the one with just little straight lines looking like a stitch. Yeah, that was yellow. Now I'm just getting some blue for here, the blue little gemstones in her dress adornments. And I was mistaken, actually. I am using quite a lot of these colours. I know, what have I done? I forgot the hilt of the sword. The handle? Maybe. The bit where you hold the sword is actually pinky red. I think that needs a bit more colour, maybe. Yes, it does. And that is, it's taking shape. Now I'm going to use this brown again. I'm using this brown quite a lot because that is my closest thing to gold. I might buy a gold pencil. That will work. Yeah. But it looks quite like gold. And she's got this thing around her neck. And that's also in gold with a little, I say little, it's quite a big red gem in the middle. And that just needs some blue there because that's a gemstone as well. Looks like an eye. I said that in the first video. Yeah, we're nearly finished, I think. Just going over the details. I think I'm just going to do the pattern there. I forgot about it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it just... Yeah, I forgot about it. So, yes, as I say, we are nearly done. I'm just giving the dress some colour because it's not pure white. It's a bit of everything, really, apart from like green and blue and yellow. But yeah, it's got a bit of yellow. It's more beigey. The colour isn't really showing up. Oh, I just realised something. The face is very pointy. Oops, I think it should be round. I think it's too late to change it though. Otherwise I might rub half the face off. And I don't want to do the eyes again. Now I'm doing the skin. So I'm going to go over in this beigey colour. Oh, I have beige. And then, because skin isn't beige, I'm going to put a bit of yellow into. That's how I do my skin, beige and yellow. Only a light bit of yellow. And some white too. But I might not do yellow for this Zelda. It doesn't look like it has much. But Breath of the Wild Zelda, her skin's quite darker. Quite a lot darker. And needs some yellow and even a tiny bit of brown. So just doing the ears, and that is roughly Zelda. That is roughly Zelda. I forgot we need that and the hair too. And then I can't see anything else we need to do. I might find something. Yes, that big blue gem. That's probably the biggest gem on her. So we need to do the hair last as well. Yeah, it's got two browns. In fact, 3 browns. Just do lines coming down from the top. Just lines coming down. Because then it looks like the hair is flowing down. Instead of if you just do it like horizontally or vertically, looks unnatural. So that's 2 of the browns done, and just adding some gold highlights. Her hair also has a bit of white in, I think, as well. I'm not going to go into that. That is roughly Zelda. In fact, that is Zelda. Just giving the arms some colour. Now we're going to use this last brown, some more white, some pink and some blue, and then we're done. The white, pink and gold, they're all for the clothes. But the blue is for her eyes, which I forgot to do. So just getting the brown. And I'm just doing the hilt. I think it's the hilt of the sword. Now we've got to do the eyes and then we're done. The eyes are just quite light blue. Thank you so much for watching this little series on how to draw Zelda from Twilight Princess. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Goodbye.